Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on our channel and I hope you all are doing very well. So guys, in this video today, I'm going to be doing some extremely important technical analysis on Bitcoin. Hence, I request you all to stay with me till the end of this video. Alright, without further ado, let's get into our video now. Here you can see that we are on the weekly analysis, in the weekly time frame for Bitcoin. And first of all, since the beginning of this year, you must realize that Bitcoin has been in a slight uptrend, not exactly an uptrend, a retracement, a slight retracement, and then a major crash to the downside, with more than $3 trillion being wiped out from the market capitalization of the entire crypto. And the current market cap of crypto is standing at less than $1 trillion. All right, so many investors have feared and begun to pull out of the crypto market at a major loss, fearing that Bitcoin is going to go to $0 mark, or will Bitcoin ever rebound to the $60,000 mark? Now, here I am to answer all your questions. So, this white color moving average is the 20 period moving average, and this yellow one is the 50 period moving average, and below here we have this RSI. All right, so here you can clearly, if you notice keenly, you can see that guys in the weekly time frame, Bitcoin started to trend below this 20 period moving average on 29th October 2021, which means that this crash had started not in this year, it started last year on 29th November 2021, way before anyone had actually anticipated. Bitcoin had started to trend below this 20 period moving average last year, and its effect is being realized this year. All right, the effect of this crossing of this 20 period moving average is being realized this year on 2022. And now here you can actually see that Bitcoin has been having a yeah, all right. So Bitcoin has been having a nice downtrend, a small time retracement right here, and then a major crash. Now, most people, what they had done is that many people had bought crypto right at this place where a major retracement was taking place. What do I mean is that this certainly wasn't an uptrend. You can see that many people since the beginning of this year had posted on Twitter regarding Bitcoin is going to 100k this year, or Bitcoin is going to 80k this year. Now, first of all, since all this has started to spread here, many people had started to buy Bitcoin in between this area, in this marked circle area. And so this created a small time retracement. And then we had another major crash right here since all the retailers had been accumulating their positions. Ever since then, we've been having a major crash on Bitcoin, and $3 trillion have been wiped out till now. Now, coming on to the actual analysis point here. Here you can see that if you notice properly, you can see that Bitcoin is standing at a major level of support right here. Why? In the weekly chart, you can see that this candle acted as support previously on 7th December 2020, and currently we're standing at the exact same level right here. So Bitcoin has been over holding this level with some toughness. What this means is that you can see that this Bitcoin has been trending down to this support level right here at a small term retracement, and Bitcoin is actually trying to break below this 20,000 level, which is this $19,000 mark. Now, what this means is that if you notice this RSI, you can see that RSI is right below in this oversold level. All right, oversold level. And every time RSI went into this overbought level, you saw a nice downtrend. But this cannot be always the case. But first of all, let me tell you, RSI is localizing right here at this 20, at this oversold level. This is a small term correction. This just because this RSI went slightly above doesn't mean that Bitcoin is going to go upwards. Because RSI, it actually seems to me that RSI is actually not going signaling any kind of uptrend, nor RSI is going diverging. There is no sign of any divergence. Now, what actually is happening? Excuse me. What actually is happening is that RSI is trying to create some kind of a high, but Bitcoin is in a strong downtrend right here. If Bitcoin actually breaks below the support, you honestly can expect Bitcoin to go further down till 17,000 level. And going on to this daily chart right here, you can see that Bitcoin has been taking nice resistance right here. This has been the resistance line. I'm going to change it to the red color. This resistance here, ever since Bitcoin reached its peak, which was 25,172 on 14th August, it had another major bearish trend. All right. So what happens is that Bitcoin is currently at a support level trying to increase itself. Now, there are two possibilities at this area, important here. Number one, is that you can see Bitcoin actually rise above this area, above this previous resistance, and have a small time retracement and rise till this 25,000 level mark right here. Or the worst case scenario, Bitcoin will actually go below this support level, have a small time retracement to the upside, and continue its downtrend. Now, to the main question, what will exactly happen if Bitcoin breaks below the support level? All right, let's see. If Bitcoin possibly breaks the support level, which possibly is actually the trend, you can expect Bitcoin to go to $17,000 mark, $17,600 mark right here. So this is going to be your next support level for Bitcoin right here. If this Bitcoin is actually breaking below the support level, you can possibly expect Bitcoin to go to this $17,000 mark. And $17,000 here, this is going to be a major support for Bitcoin, because previously on 19th June, you saw that Bitcoin had a nice small term uptrend in the daily chart from there. And next time Bitcoin will go breaks below the support level, it will be going to $17,000 mark. But since the selling pressure on Bitcoin is so damn high, I don't think that Bitcoin is going to be stopping at $17,000 mark. Possibly. This is not a financial advice, all right? So if Bitcoin actually is going to break, then Bitcoin will be going till here, which is $14,000. Sorry to say, but this is actually one of the possibilities. This is not a financial advice, but still there is this possibility from my side. All right, so this is how the targets for Bitcoin can play out. But let's come on to this positive side right here. What if this RSI is actually diverging while this has been creating lower lows and RSI has also been creating lower low. So which means that there is no sign of divergence happening right here. And you can expect Bitcoin actually to have a manipulation right above this 21,000 mark and a nice downtrend to the downside. Now moving on to this 4 hour chart, extremely important one on the 4 hour chart. You can see that this area can actually act as resistance once again. So there is this possibility that Bitcoin will possibly go again to this $20,000 787 level and have a nice rally to this downside. I don't think there is any sign of Bitcoin going up as of now. You can see that this is all a small term retracement here, and RSI is actually in the middle level. And by the time Bitcoin reaches here, possibly RSI will be at this overbought level and signaling a potential downtrend again. Coming on to this good part, if Bitcoin were to break above this level here, break above this major resistance level, then high chances are that Bitcoin will be going to this $23,272 mark once again. And what will happen is that first, there can be two ways which this can play out. Number one, you can expect Bitcoin to break above this first resistance right here, which is this white line, and then have a small retracement, and once again break above this resistance and travel actually till this $23,000 mark. This is the positive side scenario. Now, not actually positive. This is not going to be an uptrend exactly. An uptrend exactly should be defined as something which RSI and this resistance levels coincide with each other. Now, I don't think that is going to be happening. So, this possibly can be a retracement till this $23,000 mark. And if Bitcoin actually catches resistance right here, you can expect Bitcoin to, come down to the same area, 19,000 again. And the worst case scenario, if Bitcoin doesn't go above and finishes its retracement right here, and breaks below this 19,483 mark, this mark right here, and a small term retracement, you can actually expect Bitcoin to go to this $17,000 mark. Now, apart from all this, the trend is that you can see that every time RSI has been coming here, where, yeah, right here. Every time you can see that RSI has been coming extremely into this oversold area, nothing major happened. So I'm telling you that since the RSI is in this oversold area, you should not be buying Bitcoin, because that is going to be a retracement and not actually a change in the trend. So what this all this actually potentially signals from Bitcoin? Well, there are two possibilities. If Bitcoin were to change its trend it would look something like a double bottom. So what is a double bottom? Double bottom is something like this. All right, just a minute. Double bottom is something like this, a nice downtrend, and the market creates a nice bottom here, first bottom, and it has a small term retracement, and the market will be creating another bottom equal to the first bottom. Now, what this happens is once this bottom is created right here, market will be starting to trend in this upper direction. But clearly, Bitcoin isn't in a double bottom or in a trend changing manner. There is no double bottom right here. Our double bottom clearly hasn't been finished. So what happened here is that another thing here, right here, you need to notice that there is an immediate resistance level. If you connect this, there is this immediate support turned resistance level right here. So many players would certainly wouldn't allow Bitcoin to go above this resistance mark, and they'll be tracking Bitcoin down till this $14,000 level. Now, the market cap of Bitcoin actually sounds worrying. The market capitalization of the crypto market actually sounds worrying because it is currently standing at less than $1 trillion now. So the more people start to pull out from crypto markets, the more the market is going to be crashing. So this is going to be the bad side scenario. Now coming on to this positive scenario, moving on to the daily chart once again. Bitcoin might break below this, break above this 20 period, I mean, break above this resistance and also above this 20 period moving average, then you can expect a retracement till 24,000. Now, mind it that if you are in a loss, many people will be trying to cut their profits at 24,000. Hence, the market cap will be decreasing again, and then you can expect a downtrend again till this $19,000 mark. So, if $17,000 mark coming to this point, $17,000 mark and $14,000 mark is actually broken, then it is going straight to the $10,000 mark. And when the monthly chart, you can see that there is no sign of any uptrend as of now. And in fact, according to this monthly chart, the current target of Bitcoin is somewhere around 10,000 to $12,000 because this is the final resistance here. So it's going possibly it can even go to this $9,000 mark. Who knows? This is all the targets according to my analysis. All right, guys. So you can see also see that if you ever saw the monthly chart once, you can see that Bitcoin had strong resistance here. Get the VIX, which can go above the resistance, but that's below the resistance. Bitcoin has taken massive resistance at this point at $64,000 here. This happened on 1st November, so the crash started way before anyone had anticipated. Sellers, those who actually did, had started to take their positions right here. So what happened is that I actually shorted Bitcoin for some time and I ended up taking profits at this level right here. I am not actually trading crypto, but what I mean is that if I were there, I would be doing this. So I was doing this simulation actually, not the real trade. I was doing the simulation and this is what happened. And look at the RSI on the monthly chart, guys. RSI is neither the overbought level nor at the oversold level. So which means that RSI, according to this RSI is indicating that Bitcoin is further going to be going below, possibly till 10K right here. And there is a major support at this 14,000 and $10,000 right here. So what happened is that $9,000 is going to be acting as a major support. If $9,000 breaks, that's going to be a literal total crash. All right. So this is what is going to be happening. But luckily for you guys, if ever on the daily chart or at least on the 4 hour, if the Bitcoin starts trading above this 20 period moving average, which is actually happening right now and continues this uptrend for some time, you can expect some kind of a what I would say, not an uptrend, but some kind of a retracement, I would say, because instead of cutting your losses right at this year, you can possibly cut your losses at a much cheaper rate. All right. Here, instead of cutting it at a negative of 1,000 points, you can possibly cut your losses at another high of 1,000 points. So your losses can be reduced. With this, my analysis for Bitcoin is over, guys. And I hope this video was actually helpful for you. And if so, kindly do subscribe and like to our channel. And with this, signing out. Love you all and take care.